Hello everyone. Today we are going to tie a size 14 olive goose biot nymph that we have included in the book Nymphing the New Way. So here is the hook, jig hook, size 14 dohiku. Pretty good hooks. And the thread is Vivas GSP 30 dinar. It's a pretty strong thread, very fine, perfect for tying small nymphs and dries. Here for the tail I'm going to use some Coq de Leon fibers. I got this from my dear friend Pablo from Spain. Thank you, Pablo, and I hope we see each other soon again. And we are going to take 3 or 4 fibers, pretty much as long as the hook shank. Here we go. Okay, we trim this piece off. Then what we're going to use for the body is this olive goose biot, dyed olive. And what I do here is it's pretty large here, pretty white. So I just cut it along its side to make it shorter, thinner, to make it thinner. And there it is, much better. I attach it to the end carefully. And then, if we want, we can build up a small V shape of the body, conical. But the thread is very, very fine. So, just to make a perfect profile. Okay. And what I like to do here is to add a tiny little drop of super glue. So the biot just glue itself to the thread and just stays there forever, because with grayling we won't have any problem, but when a trout takes this nymph, it might destroy it with its teeth, and by adding the super glue we are giving slightly longer life to the fly. So I take this now and start wrapping it around the body 4, 5, 6 times. Is ideal. It's a great technique to make a dry fly body as well. And here we go behind it with the thread and tie it like this carefully. Then we trim off the waist. And I secure it pretty strong here with the thread. Okay, so now we are going to add some thorax to the fly to make it look more lively. So what I'm going to use for the thorax is this dyed olive hair fibers. Not much left on this one. Obviously I've been using it quite a lot. Okay. nice spiky feathers. Not feathers, nice spiky dubbing. Okay, so now we are making the thorax. Put some good amount of it. We don't want it too slim, but we also don't want it too big. Then I brush with my Velcro and now we have made the thorax. We can make here and a case with a silicone stretch, but as the bead is black, I don't really find the stretch, the wing case so important. And I will also add for a bit of flash, a small amount of hands, 45, 46. It's up to you. Just a little bit to make maybe a little bit more. Okay, then we brush it again. Yeah, add some extra flash and some extra buggy look to our fly. And then I will tie a finish knot here. And that can be it. We don't need to add the hotspot, but I like to add it and I think it's very effective. It works better in most situations. So I will make a hotspot. Here I have some fire orange ultra thread UTC. So touch it. Basically, we don't. That's quite an often a mistake that many people do. They put a lot of wraps here and it becomes a big hotspot. We don't really want it that big. We need it slim and nice, fine. Just few wraps like this. It's perfect. Just ideal. And we cut it. I like to finish my flies with super glue. So I use Loctite with a brush or Zapaga, but it's always good to finish the fly with the super glue. It's much stronger rather than a head cement. Tiny little drop here. And there we go. Our olive nymph is ready to use. It's pretty small, so we don't need to add CDC. There it is, Goose Biot olive nymph. Thank you very much, and we'll continue tomorrow.